Good morning, everyone. This is Deneice Herrera with Simply Love Soaps, and today we are going to be making and testing Autumn Woods. This is a new fragrance for me. It does discolor to a tan, but we got a little ways to work around that. So let's see. I have my clays and my oatmeal in my oils. I'm just going to jazz those up a little bit. Oops, and I'm about to lose the spatula. Okay. Just jazzing that up just a little bit. I am soaping at room temperature. And I'm just soaping at room temperature simply because it's a new fragrance for me and I don't want to speed it up if it doesn't really speed up by using a high temp process. Just that a little bit, and I'm going to actually add in some goat milk today. For my autumn and for my winter soaps, I like to add a little bit of cream or goat's milk just to help with some skin conditioning. We are going to be using quite a few colors, 4 to be exact, plus the base color. We are going to use a little bit of an orange, just a smidge of brown, a smidge of a beautiful red I made, and a little bit of green. And in this portion, I'm going to be using gold dust. It will discolor a little bit, and I figured I would add a little pretty to the tan color that this is supposed to turn. I'm going to mix it. Alrighty. Now, let's see, this one's going to be the green, which the mica I'm using is Becented's Pine Mica. I'm expecting this green to morph. Most greens that I've used always morph. This is actually a new green for me. I have not used the Pine Mica from Becented before. It came in last month's mystery box. It's a pretty green. Very pretty. Very pretty. So that's one down. The orange I'm using is Brambleberries It's Sunset Orange Mica. Be a little more. This mica has morphed on me once or twice. I'm wanting the color scheme for this soap to be, here in Georgia, the fall time is so beautiful here. Very, very pretty. But I'm telling you, if you go up to the Smoky Mountains, oh my gosh, that is like the most beautiful area you could ever go to during autumn. You see the oranges and the greens, the darker greens that's turning into yellows, and oh, just so pretty. This is my favorite brown, which is Be Scented's Dark Chocolate. I did add just a little bit of Nurture Soap's Shimmer Gold to it. And this red I created by using 2 parts of Brambleberry's Desert Red and 1 part of Be Scented's Carnation Pink Mica. Maybe a little bit more. There we go. Very pretty. Okay. And I'm adding the fragrance oil to the base. Most of it to the base. Then a little bit to the brown and a little bit to the red. Has a blue tint to it. I don't know if you could see where it was trying to change, but it does have a little bit of the fragrance oil does have a little bit of a blue tint. I did not want this orange and green to change colors, so I did not add fragrance oil to that one. Mr. Froggy says hello. My batter has already started changing. I hope it does not get too much darker than this, but that could be the combination of that little bit of goat's milk I put in, plus the combination of where it will start turning a tan color. But it is getting nice and creamy. So we're going to add base. The green. The orange. A little bit of brown. The red. And I got a little bit of that on my curtain. Just gonna keep repeating the colors. This smells really, really nice. It kind of reminds me of, I don't know, it kind of reminds me of, it doesn't smell like it, but the spice note to it reminds me of just warm apple cider. You know that feeling you get when you have a nice cup of warm apple cider? That's what it kind of reminds me of. Or the feeling I get when I smell it. It's very nice. It's not an overpowering smell, but that's what it reminds me of. Or the feeling I get when I smell it. Scraping down my container. I am expecting this, since I added the goat's milk and I have a 20% coconut oil in this, I am expecting it to heat up a good bit. So I'll be keeping a close eye on it. That's one down. Grab my chopstick, swirl, well, this has gotten a little thick, so I am going to bounce it. Okay. The sun was out. I don't know where it disappeared to, so this video may have gotten a little darker. Another one. Let's do the red. Fall time is my favorite time of the year. It's not too hot, not too cold. I love the fall. You can open your doors and let the air in, open windows, air out your house. All those beautiful things. Alrighty. That is all of the red. I'm going to add the brown. We're going to get this a real pretty swirl on top. I'm trying to decide if I want to add some gold glitter. It's a very fine glitter. It's almost like a mica. Alrighty. Making messes. And now for this beautiful orange. Alrighty. This is a beautiful fragrance. I'm going to tap it down one more time, guys. Oh, let me grab this glitter. Which one should I use? I'll use this one. Alright guys, this is the testing of Autumn Woods. I greatly appreciate you watching, and please stay tuned for the cut. I'll bring you back tomorrow for that. God bless. Good morning everyone, this is Deneice Herrera with Simply Loved Soaps, and today we are cutting Autumn Woods. I knew that it was going to discolor, that's why I chose such bold fall colors, so that way it would kind of blend in with everything else that was going on with the soap, and I wouldn't have to worry too much about the discoloration part. The fragrance oil came from Nature's Garden, and it's one of the first soaps that I've made from them. I have 2 other soaps that I've made, and so far each of them have played very well. I knew beforehand about the discoloration. That's why I kind of played with the colors to, you know, try to incorporate the discoloration with the design. I'm not wearing gloves today because I am having sensory issues with my fingers. I have carpal tunnel, and I had a really bad flare-up with it last night. The pain's not here this morning, but I'm having the tingling and the numbness in my fingers. So I can't feel a lot of things, or I can't feel, you know, a lot of, you know, it's hard to explain. But, so I'm not wearing gloves, so that way I'm not quite as fumbly. I would hate to drop this soap. But I did wash my hands very well with each soap that I've cut today, and then I turn around and spray my fingers and hands with 91% alcohol, so that way, you know, just trying to make sure I don't have any kind of germs on my hands. I'm really big about wearing gloves with cutting soap, and there's just times you can't do it. It's a very fall soap. The scent is very nice. It just reminds me of a, you know, of a the spicy scents of fall, but without being overbearing. I like it. and that's the end piece. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I greatly appreciate you staying with me for the cut. I will be back in just a little bit for one more cut. God bless.